Blood, it is the body's fluid connective tissue and it forms a vital part of human circulatory system. Its main function is to circulate nutrients, as we all know, also hormones, minerals and other essential components to different parts of the body. Anyways, all these things come under nutrients and substances. An average adult has around 5 to 6 liters of blood, which makes up to 8% of our body weight. This is a healthy blood everyone should have. That's why we have blood banks everywhere in India. Donate blood and save life. I will make one video on how important blood is. How many changes will happen due to the blood. Now let's see next. What constitutes human blood? Means what it constitutes of blood. Blood cells, blood plasma, proteins and other mineral components. Blood is composed of plasma, the fluid part of the blood, and is composed of 90% of water. Red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets constitute the solid part of the blood, whatever remaining percentage. So we have types of blood cells. The human body consists of 3 types of blood cells, namely, as I already said, red blood cells, which in medical language we call it as RBC, white blood cells, we call it as WBC, and platelets, and also one more important component, that is hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is also an important constituent of blood. Now let's understand what red blood cells do. It's mainly involved in transporting oxygen, nutrients and other substances to various parts of the body. These blood cells also remove waste from the body. Where in case of white blood cells, it is a part of immune system and function in immune response. It is specialized cell which function as the body's defense system. It will fight against virus, microorganisms and bacteria. And the third type of blood cell, that is platelets. It is responsible for blood clotting. They are the cells that help to form clots and stop bleeding. If you are met with accident, if you don't have enough platelets, then blood clotting will not happen. So your blood will easily come out. So platelets are so very important. I will tell you what is the normal range of platelets for an average human being, human body, and what should be the normal range of white blood cells and also the normal range of red blood cells, even the hemoglobin. So that's about platelets. Now what is hemoglobin? It is a protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen throughout the body. This is the only function of hemoglobin, but I will tell you how important is hemoglobin. Importance of hemoglobin is hemoglobin contains iron, which allows it to pick up oxygen very easily from the air we breathe. Consider that if you have a hemoglobin, if your hemoglobin test shows that your hemoglobin level is lower than normal, then this indicates that you have a low red blood cell count, which may lead to anemia. Now we come to know that hemoglobin contains iron, so iron presence is very important because it picks up oxygen. Hemoglobin, it is the only thing that contains 70% of the iron in the body. This is one more importance of hemoglobin. So when there is a low concentration of iron in the body, hemoglobin is low. When there is low hemoglobin, lower the red blood cell count. When there is low RBC, then lower the blood. When there is low blood, low supply of oxygen to the body. That's how hemoglobin is important. So now, how is this hemoglobin formed in the human body? How it is produced? This is so important. This will do so many activities in the body. How it is produced? Each hemoglobin is made up of 4 hemigroups and globin protein. It is produced in the bone marrow by red blood cells. As I already said while explaining organ system interactions, skeletal system will give red blood cells to the circulatory system. So that is produced in the bone marrow. Now let's see the percentage of blood. As I said, blood cells, platelets and blood plasma. So what is the exact percentage of blood that contains in human body? Blood cells and platelets make up about nearly 45% of human blood, while plasma makes up to 55%. This plasma is composed of, as I already said, water, ions, energy substrates, nutrients, metabolites and proteins. This plasma is equals to total blood of our body minus RBC, WBC and platelets. If you remove RBC, WBC and platelets, whatever the remaining thing is, that is blood plasma. Now let us see the normal ranges for red blood cell, white blood cell, hemoglobin and platelets. This is taken from one of the US based medical firm. So here normal range for RBC count is for males. For males it is 4.3 to 5.9 million per cubic millimeter. Guys, this international units will change as per the countries. So now for female 3.5 to 5.5 million per cubic millimeter. Normal range for white blood cells count is 4,500 to 11,000 per cubic millimeter, and normal range for hemoglobin count is for male 13.5 to 17.5 grams per deciliter, and for female it is 12 to 16 grams per deciliter. In case of females, in case of pregnant ladies, it will vary. You need to check with the doctors. And platelets normal range is from 1,50,000 to 4 lakh per cubic millimeter. Key terms to remember: circulatory system. What is circulatory system? The body system responsible for carrying blood, nutrients and waste throughout the body. What is cardiac? Related to the heart. Pulmonary related to the lungs. Artery, blood vessel that moves blood away from the heart. Veins, blood vessel that moves blood towards the heart. Aorta, a major artery that carries blood to the systemic circulatory system. Capillary, it's a small blood vessel that allows nutrient exchange. So now coming to very last stage, how can I keep my heart healthy? In this video we have seen the circulatory system. It's all about heart, blood. So now what we understood is, if our heart is healthy, then circulatory system will work fine 24 hours. So remember what needs to be done. Remember that your heart is a muscle. If you want it to be strong, you need to exercise it. How do you do it? By being active in a way that gets you, like jumping, roping, dancing, playing cricket, playing basketball. Do whatever the exercises, good exercises that you know. Try to be active every day for at least 30 minutes. An hour would be even better for your heart. This is about exercises. But if you speak about the foods, you need to eat healthy foods. If you want to eat a specific food, then it requires again a new video. I will definitely make a new video on that. Every food has its own minerals, every food has its own vitamins. I need to mention what percentage, what it is going to do, what all the ingredients and how it is going to affect. It requires definitely a separate video. So in terms of exercises, I have said please follow this. And in terms of foods, avoid sugary soft drinks. Don't smoke, because smoking can damage the heart and also the blood vessels. And very last line, for your heart, it deserves to be loved for all the work it does. It started pumping blood before you were born and will continue pumping throughout your life. So please love it. Take care of your heart. See you in the next video. Thank you. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our health and lifestyle content.